Did you know that Mexican migrant workers were doused with gasoline and pesticides from 1917 to 1957? This atrocious period in history came into the spotlight with the event known as the Riot of 1917 in El Paso, Texas. It was the protest by Mexican migrant workers and immigrants who were fighting against the brutal practice of decontamination at border crossing checkpoints. Border agents would use dangerous chemicals such as kerosene, pesticides, DDT, and a substance known as Xylon B, the same product that was used to exterminate prisoners by Germans during the Holocaust in World War II. The reason given for the use of these dangerous substances was to supposedly disinfect migrant workers who might be carrying diseases. Additionally, there were reports of abuse against underage girls as these border agents were caught secretly taking pictures of them and posting them at local bars for their own amusement. The abuse and dangers of these border checkpoints came to a head in 1917 when a 17-year-old Mexican migrant named Carmelita Torres rejected the process and rallied with other workers against these cruel measures, leading to a mass revolt that prompted thousands of fellow Mexican migrant workers to oppose the border checkpoints. After a tense standoff, Torres was seen being arrested and later went missing. To this day, it is not known what happened to her. However, it is suspected by many she was killed by border agents. Regrettably, the riot of 1917 did nothing to stop the evil practices by border guards as the decontamination continued for more than 40 years. To add insult to injury, as punishment for the riots, the border was closed for some time until white Americans complained that they needed the Mexican migrants to come back to work, otherwise they would not have anyone who would do the needed labor, thus prompting the government to reopen the border again. In conclusion, we will likely never know the lasting health effects these migrants dealt with, nor the lingering health issues their children suffered from. However, this is a reminder to our community and the world that justice has no expiration date, and if we as a community do nothing to stop bigotry and discrimination, events like these may very likely repeat themselves.